Welcome to the Own Your Best Life podcast. I'm May Emson, your host, leadership and mindset coach. Here, we talk all things spiritual, mindset, business, leadership, and wellness for the modern seeker who wants to align their life with purpose and inspiration. We'll cover career changes, stress management, meditation, energy, intuition, and more. Each episode holds spiritual and practical tools to help you live a life of your wildest dreams without getting burnt out along the way. Ready to live a life on your own terms? This is the Own Your Best Life podcast. Welcome to episode number 221 of the Own Your Best Life podcast. As we start to approach the end of the year, many of us start reflecting on how we've done, and we're thinking about the future. And it's a time when we ask ourselves, what are my goals for next year or even the next 5 years? And a common question that arises at this time is, am I thinking big enough? So if you're wondering how to know if your vision is big enough, today's episode is for you. Recently, I came across a short video that talked about how immigrants can sometimes forget their first language and how that reflects all the changes that they've gone through. And even though I didn't immigrate myself, being a first generation Chinese American whose first language was not English, reminded me of how much change and growth is possible when we open up our vision for what's next. And my parents created new lives when they moved to the US, and that opened up new opportunities for me and my siblings, an entirely new trajectory for their lives. And this is a powerful reminder that we can all start again and create something beyond what we initially imagined. So in our Spiritual Achiever Coaching Program, we've been working on 5-year plans. And if you want to join in on the fun and craft this vision with us, now is the time. We are focusing on our vision and our purpose. And one of the biggest concerns that come up is whether we're playing too small. So how do you know if your vision is big enough? Here are 6 key questions to ask yourself. The first one is, does it scare and excite you? A big vision should feel both exhilarating and a little intimidating. It should leave you feeling a little breathless. So if your vision feels too comfortable, it's likely not stretching you enough. For example, when I was first starting out, my biggest challenge was speaking my mind even if I upset others. Now my comfort zone has expanded, and what excites and scares me is creating my own rules, my own expectations. And the key is to push your boundaries bit by bit to expand your comfort zone. The second question is, does it inspire others? A powerful vision not only motivates you, but it has the potential to inspire others. If it hits an emotional chord, it will resonate beyond you. When I started running retreats, I knew it wasn't about profit, but about something bigger, the mission. And the energy I felt when connected to that mission was the inspiration I needed to keep going. And that's what I pass on to others. The third question to ask yourself is, does it challenge your current identity? A big vision requires you to evolve. It forces you to grow into a new version of yourself. And I remember even thinking about these goals that I had when I was making some changes in my life and when I wanted to run a mile at my high school pace. Decades after I was in high school, I wasn't just focused on the end goal, but on who I would become in the process of starting at ground zero in running and getting to there. You are not just who you were in the past. You are capable of becoming more moment by moment as you align with your vision. The fourth question is, does it have a long-term impact? A truly big vision isn't just about immediate results. It should create lasting value or change. And the small decisions you make today can have a profound effect 5, 10, or 20 years from now. It is like compound interest. It keeps growing with each deposit that you make. The earlier you start, the better you are, but there's no time like today to get started. My business, for example, had a much larger impact than I initially imagined. And it's a reminder that tiny shifts today to choose what you think of next, to align with your strengths, to change the kind of work that you do can create a huge ripple effect in the future. The fifth question is, does it feel beyond your current resources? If your vision seems achievable with only your current resources, you might not be thinking big enough. A larger vision should challenge you to seek new opportunities, expand your skills, build partnerships. And often it's about shifting your mindset to realize how much more is possible with the right support and creativity. And this is where you start to figure out how to leverage your time, your resources, your energy, even more than you are doing today. And this is why when we stretch beyond our current resources, we often find that there's so much more support out there than we imagined. And it enables us to build our scope, take on greater responsibility, but not have it weigh us down. This is the difference. We expand our skill sets, we expand the range of what we can do. And instead of wishing that the world was easier, we instead wish that we can gain more skills to handle it. Number 6, is it aligned with your deepest purpose? So that question is about the big vision. A big vision aligns with your passions and values. It's not just about external success and measures that other people have given you, but also about what resonates with you on a soul level. For me, my vision of creating freedom from suffering is deeply connected to love. And on tough days, I ask myself, is this aligned with my purpose? And if the answer is yes, I know I'm on the right path, even if the work is hard. You might wonder, after all of these questions, can a vision and can my vision be too big? And in some ways, yes. If it feels paralyzing or too disconnected from reality, it can be too big. But instead of shrinking the vision, the solution is to refine it, break it down into achievable steps, and create strategies that bring it closer to reality. You want to keep aiming high enough to challenge yourself and to inspire growth. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Own Your Best Life podcast. If this episode resonated with you, the idea of 5-year plans, your visions, and how you can test whether or not you're playing too small or going big, please share it with someone who might need a reminder that they can dream big too. And as always, you can check the show notes for more information on the Spiritual Achiever process. So until next time, keep growing, keep leading, and keep owning your story. And if you would like to become a spiritual achiever, I invite you to watch the free training on how to stand out and lead using spiritual high performance strategies. You can go to mayemson.com/221 and check out the free training called Stand Out and Lead. And you can then apply to join my Spiritual Achiever program. We're going to create your next chapter with spiritual and high performance strategies to achieve energy, time, and financial freedom using my proven method. It is risk-free, and you either start seeing results within your first month or I give you your money back. And you can schedule your call here at mayemson.com/contact. We'll see you on the inside. Hope you have an amazing week, my friends, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks so much for joining us this week on Own Your Best Life.
Make sure to subscribe to the show on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts so that you'll never miss a show. And while you're at it, can you please rate and review on iTunes? I would so appreciate it. Share it with a friend, take a screenshot of it, and tag @MayEmpson. This helps continue to get the word out. For more show notes and resources, check out www.mayempson.com. You'll have all the links to everything you heard here today. Thanks so much for listening. It's time to own your best life.